And Zorro's going in the stream. There he goes. And Princess is going to go down there. And getting her to access, Chase, getting her to access some of these harder to reach areas is really healthy for her to exercise and to keep building her confidence as she gets older, because she feels more challenged when she can't do some of the things the younger pups can do. Zorro. Come on, guys. Actually, I'll take that with me, Jim, and I'll walk down here. Whoops. Okay, so I'm gonna find a spot, folks, where I can get through, so I can take you down there. What happened? Princess went swimming? The camera. Okay, folks, so I'm gonna take you through the thick of the woods over here, which is pretty cool. There's a low spot. I've been back here before. And sorry if I'm bumping the camera around. Come on, guys. Jag. Princess. For 20 minutes. That's what that means. Okay, folks, we're back. I apologize. I got off the ATV to walk in the woods, and this is really in the backwoods situation, so it's hard with the, and you can turn the camera if you wanted to, Jim. So what'll happen is if I get away from the ATV, I'll lose signal. And I'm going to try to keep it. Now, in this situation, come on, guys. Good boys. It's really, really thick, the mud. And I'll go around to avoid it because I don't want to get stuck in it. Come on, Jay. So we cut out a little portion. Come on, Jag. Of course, Jag's going to stop and pee right in front of me. Okay. So we're going to run on top of the hill. And you can make that camera wider. You okay, Jim?
Yep. I didn't want to hit that tree.
Yep. Oh, I've done this before. So we're just going through a really rough area, folks. Luckily, you still have reception, so hopefully you can get some of this terrain we're riding. And can you imagine the dogs walking on this, what it does for them? It strengthens their bones, their ankles, and as well as calluses, their paws. Come on, guys. Princess, good girl. They're down, and actually that's a little like a runoff. That's a little swampy down there. Z-Man.
The lady named Michelle says, how long do Huskies live?
Huskies can live, careful you're getting that pole in there, Jim. If you can. Huskies can live anywhere from 10 to 15 years is just an average. Saying I've had a Husky for 15 plus years. Sure, people have had them longer out there, but they got a pretty good lifespan, and they don't usually have a lot of health issues. Any dog can get any health-related issue. But for the most part, they don't. This is a cool area. You can film them good in here, Jim. I'm going to take it. I'm going to do this. For the most part, they don't have a lot of hereditary health issues. So you can see this is just awesome back here, folks. Zorro, and he just climbed up that hill. That's like straight up climb, but he's in shape. He can do that. Sometimes I do want to mention, I've never had the issue, dogs doing extreme activities. Like this is a little extreme. Some of the terrain will be on. They could be subject to tearing their ACL. So, but they're conditioned, my guys and girl. so not as likely to get into that situation, but it can happen. So you want to always be careful if you take your dogs to a new kind of terrain or you're doing a new activity. You want to start slowly and build with them, and always check to see how their bodies are handling it. And you can tell that really by taking video like I do and see their movements, where you can slow them down, and by just paying them as much attention as possible. And they'll signal you. Learning canine language is so important. Their posture and how they're carrying themselves, even how their tail's moving, can tell a lot of what they're feeling and what's going on. So it's a little, if you we got, okay. Come on, guys.
Back on.
So what I was saying is,
we're gonna get
yeah, we're fine.
No, we're not.
Might not be. Come on, guys. We always want to be as alert of our dogs as possible, because sometimes they can hurt themselves and you don't always know it, or it could be a little too much physical strain. Easy, guys. Princess. Zorro. No. Good boy. Easy. Come on. Free. Come on. Here. No. Princess. Good girl. Come on. Here. No. Princess. Good girl. Good boy. And I'm just taking my time with them. I'm calling them to me because they were going backwards.
Lady says, Kathleen, do you have a pool because they like the water so much?
Yes, we have a pool, and we actually have a pond. And when I was doing the, Kathleen, when I was doing the scooter the other day, at the end of that video, if you get a chance, watch it, I showed how they get into the pond. Here comes Jag behind. Easy, guys. And I'm going to make a lot of noise through here, folks, because I know there's a lot of wild animals, and I want them to get out of our way. Usually they're pretty smart, and they are out of our way anyway. Zorro. Easy, boys. So if I do lose signal with you, I'll get it right back, because this place is a little trying in this one area. Zorro. Good boy. Zorro, good boy. Hang on, Jim. Easy, guys. Chase, Zorro, Jag, no. Good boys. Notice how when I said no, they totally slow up. Zorro. Good boys. Zorro, Chase, Jag, good boys. Good boys. And now we're just taking our time, folks. Just see how they're waiting for me. If you could show them that, Jim. You can zoom in at any time you can. Sorry, guys. Easy, guys. Zorro, good boy. Okay, folks, we're going fast. This is how the dogs like to move, and I don't want to rain on their parade, so I'm going to let them. Easy, guys. I know, that tree's down. I forgot to tell them. Easy, guys. Good boys. One through here, Jim. Easy, good boys. Folks, this is what you call back in the woods. joints. There we are. Okay, folks, this is awesome. We're climbing this huge hill. I hope Jim can give you the perspective. We're bouncing and we're doing, and you can chum the dogs to the right, Jim. Look, that's Princess and Jag. It's amazing. She's busting butt to get up here. And it's so awesome because she's working her joints and getting her fluidity. That's Jag right there, folks. Easy, guys. Come on, Zara. Come on. Princess, Chase. Come on, Chase. Good boy. Princess is coming up the ridge. Come on. She's doing good. Okay, here we're back. And folks, that's what it's all about, wolf driving. Challenging them up different terrain, getting them to really work their bodies, and letting them feel what it's like to climb and do the things we're doing. It's really, truly awesome. I'm gonna stop and break for a sec. Okay, I got some good questions here. All right, I see it ticking away. Let me see where we're at. Okay, here we go. Michelle, how are you? I answered that question. Dixie, that is really good, and they had another way to go, and so Princess could go easier. That's so true. Come on, guys. Princess. Princess, no. Jag. Zorro. Here. The boys. Come on. Just heavily on a scent in there, and because it's deep, folks, I call them off of it. That's how I do it. Yeah, it's so important. And dogs are really smart. They'll always take the path of least resistance. So they'll find a way, and if for some reason they can't, I'll look for another way to try to get them, to help them find their way. And let me read. Kathleen. Hey, how are you? Attempted. Interrupted. Yeah, this signal gets interrupted some. We're trying our best not to. I apologize. It stopped, but we're back. Yay. Do you have a spot? They love. Yeah, we got the pool I was talking about. Dang, hurry, get out of the death spot. All right, and we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna actually head down to a really cool part of the stream, folks. Stay with me. Come on, guys. And I'm gonna show you how we do it. Now we just went up that hill. We don't spend long here, and we're gonna go down that hill now. So what happens, they can, of course, it's a lot easier to get down, but it still takes some work. If you've ever tried going down a steep hill, you gotta control your body weight and get a good footing, or otherwise you'll roll down the hill, you'll fall. And of course they've got 4 legs, that makes it a little easier. Come on, Chase. Boy, they've got some equipment up here. We're near the house of the people that live here, so we want to make sure we respect it. And you can see there's some tall grass here. And this is the hill I'm going to be going down. Now I'm going to fly down it. We're going to turn around, and hopefully Jim will get you a shot of everything. So, I'll get that, Jim. Hey guys, come on. Good boys. Fast. So you can keep an eye on the camera. Look at Zardo. Are you getting him?
Yeah, he's got him good. Yeah. He come flying down there.
And you can zoom.
Here comes Princess.
Look at Princess go. Good girl. Come on, Jag. And look at the last but not least, folks. If you could see this. Good boy, Jag. Good boy. Great. Glad we're back, folks. Look, now you just saw Jag sprinting down the hill. How cool is that? And how wonderful is that for his body to get that kind of exercise and his muscles to get that kind of work? What you're looking at right now is Princess. Look how smart she is. She actually lays in the stream. It cools her underbelly where a dog's internal organs lie. So she's really chilling. The other dogs are not quite as into laying down in there. So what they'll do is, like Jag is over there, he'll stand there and just let the water hit his paws, and he'll drink from it, as you see. And I'm going to try to get you a shot of the other two when I can. I just don't want to move too far in because Princess will go over her. We don't want to do that, of course. Looks like it's semi-cloudy, but it hasn't. Yeah, can you get that? And you're looking down the stream. There's a bridge down there that we just rode over. It's kind of like the driveway bridge. There's a long drive that we run on that you might have seen. Oh, the camera cut out. We raced down that. That's our raceway. We're getting ready to go down it again. Hopefully I won't lose you. Now, like I talked about, the electric ATV, we hear somebody, it lets me hear everything, so I hear someone coming up on a regular ATV because they're doing some work around here. And it's just a gentleman who works around here. He doesn't see us. Jeff. You can see that look in Jag's eyes. And this just gives them, this place gives them such a great workout and gives us the ability to come here almost all times of the year, folks, because in the summer it's shaded, obviously, so there's a lot of places to get water, and in the winter it's a great challenging way, especially when you get a little snow in here. They really earn their name, snow dogs, then. Now, a tell and tale is arthritis in a dog is how they get up. So Princess, she doesn't hurt getting up, but if I don't run her for a while, she has a little trouble getting up, and that's a sign of arthritis setting in. So that's why we stay so mobile. If they're not that mobile, then they would need, she would need a supplement. Even sometimes she could need a supplement. She's not on one now because fortunately her arthritis isn't that bad from a lot of all the activities we engage in, and probably some of it's hereditary, I'm sure. But I've become a pretty good arthritis, almost an expert on it, because I've dealt with extensive arthritis. You can see Jag eating some of the greenery there, which is fine for him. And I had a dog that was on Rimadyl, which is a pretty a prescription-based, pretty hardcore drug, but it really helps hardcore, extensive arthritis, and it still enabled us to get some exercise in. So I think he was on it for the last 3 years of his life, and it was a miracle drug. Made him more like a puppy again. It was truly incredible. So we're just taking our time. I'm really glad you can be here. You're getting a lot of views of Jag. He likes staying in one spot, enjoying that spot. Chase and Zorro and Princess have moved on. Princess is actually straight in front of me, and Zorro's around the corner. So I don't see Chase, but I checked the meter, and it says that he's about twice the distance of the other dogs. He's about 80 feet away from me, and the other dogs, Zorro that I see is about 50 feet, so he's right around the corner. And I can also look on my screen and see the direction he's going, and if he's moving or if he's stopped, and he's actually sitting there. So that's why I use these GPS collars. They're wonderful. It's a Garmin product. It's called the Alpha 100, I believe. You can see Jag's trolling the stream. He's so funny. And Chase is still sitting or relatively close by. Zorro's stretching, I see, and Princess is eating on some grass, which is all healthy for her. Never been a true definition of why dogs eat grass. I see my dogs do it sometimes, and then they will regurgitate. So it's a way of cleaning their stomach, in my opinion. And been doing it for years, some of the dogs. So see Jag and trolling around the waters. And Jim just gave you a view of everything around what's around us. It's breathtaking, it really is. So a couple things I wanted to touch on is we've got all these hosts doing these incredible shows. Tonight, Barbara Kurtman, who is the animal communicator, she'll be on at 8 o'clock. And folks, these are free shows, and they're more than shows. They're a place you can come and learn without commercials, and you can actually interact with the host, which is beyond incredible. And these hosts are really talented dog and animal loving people. After Barbara, her show's awesome. You got to check out Dean Miller. He's one of our resident dog trainers. Dean, I'm a dog trainer too. Dean has his own system. All of us dog trainers have our own systems. And you might hear something from me that works for you, and you might hear something from Dean that works for someone else. It's all about it's really about training us dog owners more than training the dog. Because if we understand ourselves, then we can better give the signals and have the gestures that make the desired behaviors come through in our dogs. So I'm checking my meter. I know Princess is right around me. Yep, she's right there. She's actually right there. I didn't see her though. And also before I move folks in any situation, I make sure when we're out like this, I make sure I have a view of all the dogs, because one of them could be right under the ATV, literally in front or behind, and I certainly don't want to run over any, God forbid, a million times. And so I go to great lengths to avoid that, of course. Zorro? So the dogs kind of want to go now, so we're going to head out. But Dean is called the dog counselor. He's been a dog trainer for many years. He's got 4 dogs, I believe, and he brings them on the show a lot. Just a lot of interaction happens there, and a lot of learning, and a lot of tips are communicated, and he goes into. So you please check out Barbara at 8, Dean at 9, 10 o'clock or 10:30 it is. These are all Eastern Standard Times. Is Bucky Harris. And Bucky, I explained to you before, is a longtime friend of mine through the WooFDriver project, who's actually responsible for getting a lot of music I've done. And I didn't give it to him as music. I gave it to him as stories and training and what I do with my dog. And he's turned them all into songs. Miraculously and magically, with a team he works with that are beyond incredible. So, and these people are all over the world. Los Angeles, Barbara's in Austria. Some of the WooFDriver or WooFtunes team is in England. Dean's in Tennessee. I mean, we're just all over the place. So I invite you to tune in for a learning and a comforting experience from one dog lover to many others. Come on, guys. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to take them a little, come on, Daryl, move them a little quicker. We're on what's like the access road here. So it's more of a crush and run material than grass or dirt trails. Jag, good boy. Jag was right there. See, I always, before I'm going to pick up speed or make any sudden moves, I always make sure I have a visual, and I didn't see Jag. And
Zone 7.